y'all? I am on my way to a meeting for, it's not a meeting. Well, it is a meeting. It's not a meeting for me. I am a speaker at a meeting. Oh my gosh. I'm a speaker at a meeting for a club that supports nonprofits. So that's what I'm doing. I have note cards, y'all. When I tell you I'm not nervous or anything right now or anxious, but this will be like my second official time public speaking. I definitely don't feel the same. I don't feel the same from the first time I did it, because when I tell y'all, like, TMI, but the first time I did a public speaking engagement that was not like for college, not like a speech class or anything like that, I had diarrhea. I was sweating profusely. It was crazy. But I got through it. I learned a lot from it, and what I learned was chill out. Chill out, because it wasn't even, I wasn't like on TV or anything. And it was so bad that I didn't even post it on YouTube, actually. One, because it was bad. Two, because of the sound. The sound wasn't all there either. But when I tell y'all I had diarrhea like an hour before I had to speak, it was crazy. So yeah, that's TMI, but whatever. But I don't feel that way this time, and yeah, I'm about to go do it. I am going to record it this time too. So, bye.
You just picked a bad day to be a speaker. I'm sorry. You don't have a whole lot of time, but come on up.
Okay. Hello. My name is Christina McCullough. I am the founder of Shine. Shine is a nonprofit organization that supports children and youth on the autism spectrum. And don't worry, I have a little note card because I'm not used to public speaking, but please give me some grace. So it's a pleasure to be here with you all today. Thank you for having me. This is my first club event as a speaker, so it's very new for me. And I want to tell you why Shine is a nonprofit organization. I have twin 7-year-olds on the autism spectrum, and when we lived in Gwinnett County, there was a lot of activities and functions that we can go to that was catered to their disability. We shortly, after they got diagnosed, we shortly moved to Henry County, and we kind of lived in between Henry and Clayton County. So it was a little bit of a culture shock because I didn't see as many events as we were used to in Gwinnett County. So that made me feel a bit isolated, and honestly, I really wanted to drive, 120 miles there and back just for my children to be comfortable and not be excluded and to not be judged. So that is not cost effective. So I just said, why don't I start an organization just for them that's centered around them? And that was the birth of Shine. I started the organization in March 2023, and we started with the Easter egg hunt. The Easter egg hunt, it was a lot of work because it was raining. It was very cold and rainy. No one had space. It was very last minute because it was going to be outside initially. So I was just scrambling and trying to find just a place for us to be. And eventually I found a venue by Mara. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with this by Mara. She had a very beautiful venue, and we had the Easter egg hunt, and that gave me the drive to keep the organization going. I did not know what I was doing. I just knew that I wanted the children to have fun and not feel like they're in someone's way, and I wanted the parents to feel at ease about bringing their children in public spaces, because that is it's not really talked about in today's society, how some parents feel ashamed or they don't feel like they can manage or handle their children out in the public. And the public is not always soft when it comes to children with disabilities. So I provided that space for that, and it just took off from there. Our mission is to support and honor children and youth on the autism spectrum by providing them with support, resources, inclusion, and opportunities for them to thrive. According to the CDC, autism affects 1 in 36 children in the United States. So with so many people in the United States, autism is a very, very heavily populated disability. And especially in Georgia, there's a lot of children with autism. Sometimes once you know a lot of children on the spectrum, you can kind of see, so you can pick up on some things. And I just want to create an environment where the parents and the children feel safe, they feel loved, they feel welcome, and they feel celebrated. So our community events make the families as a whole feel included and seen, because public events are not too popular to include children with special needs. Not saying I'm excluding the special needs fair, because that was my first event with the Kiwanis Fair. I attended the special needs day at the fair last year with my twins, and it was excellent. So please keep that going. I feel like it was more so for me because I didn't have to deal with the anxiety of dealing with other people. So if you stop anything, don't stop that. So Shine provides a come as you are environment to all of our events. We always have low play music. We cater to light sensitivity, so we try to mark all of the boxes. So since March 2023, we have implemented 5 programs. Our first program, which is our community event, is called Shine Together. We have had 53 events since March 2023. Our latest initiative with our community events is art therapy. Art therapy is a way to provide occupational skills to children who are on wait lists for occupational therapy, because occupational therapy wait lists are about 1 to 3 years out. So children aren't getting this service. So we partnered with Kids Play Therapy in Ghana, and we have a occupational therapist in New York. Our next program is Shine Insight, which are parent educational webinars. We teach things like occupational skills, how you can implement them at home, speech therapy skills, behavioral therapy, and just general knowledge for the parent to make the home life better, because therapy doesn't always transfer to home. You can have therapy at your center, but you may not implement it at home. So we encourage the parents to keep it alive. Our third program is Unwind with Shine, and Unwind with Shine is a parent support group, because as much as Shine is about the children, we want to pour into the parents as well, because we can't do anything without the parents. It's a very high risk for burnout with parents as a parent of a special needs child. Our fourth program is the Shining Star Ability Achievements Program. This is my favorite because we take one child each month and we celebrate the milestones that aren't celebrated usually. like completing IEP goals or saying a new word, trying a new food, things that are very difficult for children with autism. Our fifth program is Ride Shine. I started Ride Shine because there's a lot of parents with multiple children, and then they'll have one special needs child that has to be at therapy at 2 while you have to get your other child, you have to be in a pickup line, and it's just a lot of logistics that doesn't work for parents with multiple children. So we provide therapy transportation to and from therapy. So our impact since March 2023, we have had 5 programs, 53 events. We have served over 600 families, with 400 of those people being children and youth ages 2 to 34. So some of our youth are my age. I'm 32 years old, so I'm serving people my age. Also, I'll go through a small little list of some of the events we've had. We've had the Easter celebration. We also provide event tickets to events such as the Atlanta Braves games, because that's not a usual place you would take a child with autism because of all the logistics and all the loud noises, all the bright lights. So we like to expose them to the outside world, because you can't stay in the house forever. And we like to show them there's more to the world than going to school and going to therapy. Because think about it, if you just went to school and therapy and home, you would be very angry and bored. We have our latest for the summer. We had private splash pad events at a gated splash pad in McBriar Park. We had the first hour to ourselves, and then it opened to the public. We have our art therapy we talked about. We also, since Shine is for autism, we do not discriminate. We don't take just children with autism, because we like to include everybody. And it works specifically for social skills with children with autism, because they are exposed to children that have that social ability to carry out conversation. So it's speech therapy as well at our event. We've had some parent support groups. We've had some movie nights. We've had game nights. We have done a charcuterie board workshop. So I like to pour into the parents, because I'm a parent, so I know what the parents need. We need time away. We need a fresh air. And the last event I want to go over is Shine's mock flight tour. A mock flight tour is an airport rehearsal that allows children with autism to go through the airport, just to rehearse what it's like to go through an airport in case they want to travel by air. I've done it twice. The first time I did it all on my own. I arranged for transportation. We had a coach bus and all of that. And from that event, I was recommended to do the flight tour again with the Art of the United States. So, and that recommendation was from Claire Dees of Spectrum Autism Support in America. And I want to go over a couple quotes from our parents of speaking highly about Shine. These are not altered in any way. I just typed it up. So parents are saying, we are beyond grateful for Shine being a great support for families with autism like us, for taking the time out to listen to our concerns and sharing your knowledge by providing great tips and community resources to better help our daughter and family needs while we grow and learn about the spectrum. Our second one is, yesterday was, this one made me emotional. I'm sorry. Yesterday was one of the best. Yesterday was one of the best days I've had out with my son in a long time. I was so amazed and proud with how he handled himself overall, and you literally are a gem for organizing it all. We really enjoyed ourselves, and I want to say thank you again. It makes me emotional because that mom, she felt like she was a prisoner, but she didn't want to bring her child outside, and why would I want someone to feel like that? It's very sad, but I'm glad that we are past that now. And she's enjoying her job. I'm sorry for crying, y'all.
You're good. We're crying.
I'm sorry. So, our vision for Shine, we envision a sensory gym that is a safe space for children on the spectrum to be who they are. This sensory gym will include a homeschool pod because public and private school doesn't always work for children with autism, so we want them to have a space to be homeschooled if they choose. We would like a mock service provider stage, such as a dentist, so they can get used to what a dentist office looks like, a dentist chair, what it feels like, going through that process. So it makes it a little bit easier for the parents to take them to a regular dentist. We also would like a respite care sector because respite care is it's not a lot of respite care right now. And respite, if you do not know, that is just time away from your child. Someone takes over while you go do whatever you want to do. Sometimes it's a couple weeks long, sometimes it's 4 or 5 hours. Also, we would like to include a food pantry in there because a lot of parents of children with disabilities are very, very financially burdened because it costs more to take care of a child with disabilities. Also, we would like a relaxed pace, non-competitive sports league, such as soccer, just to get them used to socializing, to get them used to the game of soccer and just learning a new skill. It's also an occupational skill, so that'll be occupational therapy too. And our upcoming initiatives, we provide event tickets to certain events in the greater Atlanta area. So far, we've been to the circus, we've been to a ballet show, we've been to the Braves games, and some basketball games. So we would like to keep exposing more children to the outside world. Our second upcoming initiative is we would like to provide private swimming lessons for children with autism, because children with autism are 160 times more likely to drown because they do not know how to swim and they do not have a sense of fear, and they kind of put themselves in danger a little bit. So we want to reduce that number by a lot, almost none. We don't want anyone drowning, any children to drown, especially our little ones that don't know how. So we want to provide that scholarship to them. And our last initiative that we're doing this year, we want to provide 100 outfits for children for Christmas. We already have shoes. We partnered with Souls for Souls to provide shoes. We have partnered with Blvd for socks and Toys for Tots for toys. So that would be our Christmas initiative. Also, I want to invite each and every one of you to join any of our events. You are very welcome. We have peer support groups, we have webinars, we have therapy presentations. So if you just want to come see what we're doing, you are more than welcome. And then I want to thank you all for listening to me speak. And thank you.
Sal, did we sell tickets tonight?
Thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you.
This is a new business opening in Blvd. It's specifically for children with autism. It's like a little indoor gymnasium. It's really small. It's just a start. But just feel free to screenshot.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I work for Henry County.
I love it.
Yeah, so you might want to look at it. I have a couple more pictures that I can show you, but they won't download. But anyway, I'll let you go over and you can reach out to that owner. They're going to make it opening on October 1st, and we're planning to go. We'll see you.
Thank you. I did it. I have very, very great feedback, so we'll see what comes from that. Made some connections and all that, so very great outcome. I look so pretty.